everyone who puts themselves in front of a camera on YouTube or puts themselves on YouNow, they fit that definition. So, you know, suck a dick! Like saying, hey, YouTuber, you're a YouTuber. Suck a dick. Someone says I'm their favorite content creator. That's really cool. Sometimes I make like videos that I feel like not great about, and then other videos I make, I'm like, man, everyone's gonna think I'm so cool. It's a real roller coaster over here. It's a lot of stress, it really is, because if I do something that I think sucks, I don't want to release the video. But then I'm like, but if I don't release the video, then I don't meet the quota. So I'm working on that. I'm like, someone said, do you stink, Greg? I don't stink. You should ask other people if I stink. Like other people who are like in my life. So that's like one person. Lainey. Oh, and Mercedes. Mercedes is, you know, she was here not too long ago. Ask Mercedes if I stink. They'll give you an honest opinion. Why don't you get your own YouNow account? Because why? I don't really like YouNow at all. So I'm kind of just here for Lainey, you know? I don't want to start. I have a Twitch. You guys want to go follow me on Twitch? I'm going to start twitching. I'm going to Twitch. It's Onision Games, twitch.tv, I think. I don't know what it is. I haven't started anything yet, but it'll come. Greg, get help for your narcissistic personality disorder. And get help so you can figure out how to turn off that caps lock. I do not speak any other languages. Yes, that's the point of Twitch. You do play games on it. LMAO, love you, and something about Patron. I'm going to scroll up because you're cool for mentioning it. Can't stand these children and your haters. That's what they say. Whatever. Why are we talking about them? This is the question I ask myself every single day when I'm looking at my phone. Someone says, why aren't you watching the NFL draft? What is that, the no Fs or lesbians? You know what I just said. You know what I said. Or neo Fs and lesbians. So I look better with long hair. Thank you for reminding me of what I don't look like and how much better I would look like if I was something else. What are you drinking? I'm drinking urine. Duh. Someone says sociopath. I mean, I don't know. I do cry. So that's confusing. Like, how do you, if you believe that you're a sociopath and then you cry, what do? Do you admit you're not? And that you can't be an edgelord anymore because you're not a sociopath? You're like, I'm a sociopath. I'm so dark and messed up. I have disorders and my fucking mom died. Oh my god, I'm not a sociopath. Why am I crying? My fucking mom died. Doesn't work, you know? Someone says I look better with short hair. Thank you. Someone said, admit you're a good actor. I haven't admitted that I'm a good. I think I'm a. This is what makes a good actor. Someone says, I want you to say this line like this. You're a fucking stupid bitch! First of all, I'm in a separate building, so I'm not actually screaming and nobody's hearing me scream right now. Because a lot of people freak out about that. Okay? And then the person in response says, you're fucking stupid! You know, they do it exactly as you instruct. They're capable of imitating perfectly. Or even creating an idea of what that character is supposed to be. I think I can do that well, is what I'm saying. Someone says sociopaths can cry. They feel bad for themselves, at least. That's what criminal minds. That wasn't even a complete sentence. Sociopaths can cry. But I thought sociopaths couldn't feel. Like they could imitate crying, right? I don't know. I am not a therapist. We all need to stop pretending to be therapists and diagnosing each other. Everyone who's donating stuff, it's going to Lainey. Maybe if Lainey gets enough, Lainey can escape my evil claws. You know, like there's this theory online that I'm like this obsessive, domineering. I am domineering. There's this obsessive, controlling, let me look at your phone, bitch, kind of guy. I don't need to look at my spouse's phone. It's called trust. That, and I don't ever think to look at their phone. But if I did want to look at their phone, I would probably just look at their phone, and then they would not resist me looking at the phone because I don't give a shit, just like I don't give a shit. We just look at each other's phones whenever the fuck we feel like it. Because that's a relationship, you know? Nobody cares. We're all just chill. Nobody's freaking out. It's weird how people can share bank. Like there will be chicks who say, "Oh, you don't share bank accounts. You don't love each other," and then they don't share their phone. Like they don't show the other person their phone. So you'll accept their money, which isn't really supposed to be a part of a relationship anyway, because that's not what love is. But you won't share communication, which is the key to a successful relationship. Someone says, "Are you Slytherin?" Why not? I don't care. I'll be dildo door. I don't fucking care what house I'm in, just so long as I get to be a wizard. What's my favorite apple flavor? Green apple. It's disturbing. It's disturbing to eat a green apple, but it's exciting. It makes you feel more alive. Red apples are more often duds. Why the fuck am I... Thank you for making me talk about something so stupid. Narcissism going, Greg. I don't know. How's the narcissism going for you? You seem to be very full of yourself, acting like you're better than me because I'm apparently a narcissist and you're not. As if. We're both narcissists. Let's jerk each other off. I get to go in your mouth first, though, because I'm the bigger narcissist. Cunt. Can we talk about Jensen Ackles? Thank you. Finally. Yes. Jensen. Okay, it's actually Jensen Ackles. I say Ackles because he makes my balls ache. But no, I like Jensen Ackles because, like, first of all, I'm not trying to copy his hairstyle. His hair's a little bit better, but I just think he's such a rugged and, like, has such perfect features on his face. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, did you guys see that one picture where he's like looks angelic and it's like a bright background and blue eyes and the scruff a little bit and it's just like so chiseled? If I had a boyfriend, man, goals, you know? I don't know. What's there to say about his voice? I love Jensen Ackles' voice. You know, Sam, my boy. Hey, Sam, come here, Sam. Hey, Sam, I wanna suck your dick, Sam. Wincest, Sam. I love me some apple pie. And then I'd like to suck Castiel's dick. And then I'd like to cry about my dad, because he's dead. Super duper fucking... That was like one of the best actors on the show, too. His dad. Someone says crush much. Of course, crush. Someone says I don't talk about Jensen Ackles. I've been on this earth longer than you. Jensen Ackles. I've been on this earth longer than you, so fuck yourself. Okay? I was here first. I get to talk about him. You don't fucking talk about him. Someone says they like Jared more than Jensen. Jared kind of looks like a caveman. Truth be told. Jared looks like a caveman. But he's still attractive. It's just, whatever. People keep saying guest Drew. Drew is not relevant to me. I made a video today on Onision Speaks just basically saying, fuck off. And that was the end of it. I don't plan on talking about that shit stain of a human being anymore. Someone's talking about Daddy-O5. I didn't actually want to talk about Daddy-O5 because everybody else is talking about him, so I figure it's covered, right? Daddy-O5 is an abusive prick or something and does stupid shit to their kids. Technically, that's abuse. There's a reason that some YouTubers don't put their kids in videos because they have respect for their kids. And we'll leave it at that. I don't generally respect a whole lot of YouTubers that exploit their kids for video views. Now, exploiting your overly dramatic girlfriend for her fake seizures, now that's where I white knight. Tell me something. I'm so sassy. I love it. Ugh, it's so awkward. You just gotta roll with it because you say something stupid or you say something that's kind of like, that's not quite as edgelordy as I wanted it to be, and then you just keep talking, and it's like you never had a down point. It's like he's kind of fucking lame. Oh no, he's still talking. We're going back. That's conversation. Someone said I'm manipulative. We all are. When you say please, you're manipulating someone. Just FYI. It's just different levels of manipulation. I can be very manipulative, and I'm very honest about that. And maybe my honesty is my way of manipulating people, Like, if you think about it, telling the truth is like you getting people to trust you more. And you're trying to manipulate people into coming on your side by telling the truth all the time. So, I mean, come on. There's so much fun stuff to talk about with human psychology because we're all fucking, so complicated. And a lot of us don't even realize it. And every little action we do, I fucking love animals. I'm going to shit them out. There's a lot of psychology behind that, our denial. Someone said my eyes are pretty, or at least I hope they did. Maybe I'm just making shit up to make myself feel good. Whatever he sleeps at night, Greg. They say Grugly. Is that my nickname? Am I Grugly? Let's go see that. That's really good. That's really catchy. Grugly, like Greg and ugly. I like that. That's cool. That's smart. like PewDiePie would be like, "Would you die?" Huh. Anyway, someone said I really want to call you Gurg. How about Gurgles come when Andy ejaculates in Gurgle's mouth? Someone said a kid in my class had a seizure. It was crazy. Did you applaud him and say dance, 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 or anything like that? Or maybe like lay down next to him and try to like copy his moves? No? Okay. Someone said, would I consider myself an introvert? Well, I don't like interacting with humans in person very much. Someone says I should have my own YouNow channel. We already covered this. Show up early next time. Oh my god, I have 4,000 thumbs ups. Can we get them to, we have 4,545. Can we get it to 4,546? We did it! Someone says, that's not funny because it damages brains. I think that makes it more funny. You know, I was actually fantasizing about having a brain aneurysm today. I was like, that's such a fucking easy way out because nobody blames you. You know, you just like fucking died because you had a brain aneurysm. That's it. You had no say. Talk about sweet relief, you know? But some of us are just healthy and we get to go on living. Someone literally came here to say, Onision, shut up. What the fuck are you doing here? If you want someone to shut up, you don't show up to their fucking live stream. That's like me going to a whorehouse, fucking someone and saying, stop giving me AIDS. Why are you at a whorehouse? Why do you attack other YouTubers then complain when you get the same treatment back? Isn't that hypocrite? They said, isn't they hypocritical? I don't know, man. I'm a hypocrite. That's why. I'm not kidding. We all are. Like, think about it. I'll bring you back to the other analogy. We say we care about animals and then we turn them into shit. Well, some of us do. At least we say we care about the earth, but our existence alone is killing the earth. You know, if we really cared about the earth, we would kill ourselves. Really. Like, if you think about it. But obviously we don't. We care more about ourselves than we care about the earth. So we go on living. So we're all hypocrites. Duh. Fuck you. You know? Fuck you for not knowing you're a hypocrite. Someone said, where is Lainey, damn it? Lainey's being a responsible human being. Where do you think Lainey is? Duh. Any person with common sense knows where Lainey is right now. And I'm not even going to explain it because I don't want to go there, but you know where Lainey is. Lainey is in a very nice place right now, and Lainey is, you know, making dinner. Ah, damn it, I ruined the surprise. Now you know. I actually had to explain it. Someone said, why don't I call spouse my wife? You know, because people were giving me shit about it, so I just stopped. That's the blunt answer. You know, you don't like getting shit, you just change your behavior. No, Lainey's not dead. Lainey's making me dinner. Making us dinner. That'd be awkward if I just ate dinner in front of Lainey and like, thanks, bitch. Someone keeps saying, am I a Seahawks fan? I don't give a fuck about the Seahawks. Why would I care about the Seahawks? They could just be bought. You know, football players can just, oh, you're good at this. Oh, $45 million. Now you're on our team. Fuck you, Seahawks. It doesn't make any sense. Football doesn't mean anything. It would mean something if everybody stayed where they were born. And then we could say, man, there's something in the water in Seattle. And then actually like be proud of ourselves. But it's just a bunch of fucking people from a bunch of different places that we bought. Why am I going to be proud of that? Fuck that. Just because they moved here? I don't give a shit. Fuck you. Oh, I'm fan number 12. No, you're not. You're just some fucking idiot in the stands who got suckered into shelling out cash to a bunch of dudes who are sweaty and, you know, wearing tights. Maybe some of them had Jensen Ackles' face. And I want to lick their balls. Whoa. Whoa. We got in a dark place again. Why don't you act more positive in regards to your fans? I do. If you're on Patreon, I'm very positive. Those people are amazing. You guys, I don't know. Patreons, yeah, those are some pretty sweet people. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm so bitter at YouTube right now in general. Like, I'm so upset. I've emailed YouTube so many times, and they just don't seem to give a shit. Like, they'll give me, like, a copied and pasted answer so many times. But that just kind of reflects on so many things. So, like, people are like, why are you bitter? It's like, because this fucking sucks right now. But, you know, you work hard. I release videos more than most any YouTuber. You guys should appreciate that. Pay attention to people's actions, not so much their words, okay? Like, you'll have YouTubers that are like, I fucking love you every day, and they never make videos. If they loved you, they would work for you, and they would entertain you, and they would do the thing that you originally fell in love with them for. You know, that is love, okay? I don't need to say I love anyone for them to know it. You just show it through your actions, which is why I keep fucking upload. Like, I upload all the time. Patrons didn't get you here. Hold on, let's read that. Patreons didn't get you here. Thanks for regarding everyone who supported you the entire time. You know what Patreons have done? They kept me here, you cunt. They are keeping me here. Without the Patreons, I would very quickly cease to exist. Do you not understand that? Okay? Right now, YouTube is killing so many YouTube channels. Murdering them. And I called out for a lot of people to help me, and they did. Over 1,000 people helped me. And those people, I appreciate a lot, because guess what? Everybody else gets to keep seeing Onision videos because of them. Okay? So I am very appreciative towards those people. And for anyone to be bitter about that, well, where the fuck were you? You know? That's like raising your kid till they're like 16 and then abandoning them, expecting them to be grateful. It's like, you fucking... When I needed you, where were you? You know, that kind of thing. You know? I understand that people can't afford $12 a year. I understand that some people can't afford $12 a year. I do. Some people don't have credit cards, etc., which is great because it actually kind of hones down my audience to a more adult atmosphere, so I can actually not feel guilty when I release my videos to people. So, you know. And don't worry about, hey, listen up. I see a lot of people like, oh man, I wish I was a Patreon. But I can't do it, and that's great. You know, I do appreciate. I need people to watch my videos, and I hope you guys are enjoying my videos. I'm not trying to shit all over everyone who's not a Patreon. What I'm trying to do is raise up all my patrons. They're fucking amazing. I can't help but just adore the shit out of them. Thank you guys so much. Like, I used to be like a total cunt towards my subscribers. I used to say, fuck you, unsubscribe if you don't like me, because I had this, you know, I had this non-subscriber base. But right now, YouTube's only giving me subscribers. So it's kind of like there was a study on I think it was at Princeton. There's a whole movie on it and everything. I watched it not too long ago, where the inmates, there's inmates and there's the guards, and they just, you know, put people in different roles. And the guards acted like total fucking dicks, and the inmates were like, why? Why are you pain? That's basically where I'm at right now. I just got fucked by a horse, and then I'm like, wow, I'm healing. Thank goodness for healing. This conversation went somewhere bizarre. Someone said, if I became a patron, will you love me? Don't buy my love. I mean, yeah, you'll buy my love, but don't buy my love. I'm kidding. You can't buy people's love. Only you can. Only you can't. Only you can. Don't do it, though. Do it. Don't do it. You should do it. Don't do it. Mm-mm. Do it. Someone else called me Grugly. Thank you. Maybe I should change my Twitter name to Grugly so I can be a fucking edgelord cum dumpster. That'd be nice, right? I wonder if dinner's ready yet. I wonder if Lainey's watching this. Lainey, can you text me when dinner's ready? That would be nice. Someone said my nickname is Grease. You know what's interesting is a lot of people say I have greasy hair. Oh, someone got engaged today. Congratulations. But a lot of people would say my hair is greasy, and I didn't understand it because I literally wash my hair every day. Grugly the grandpa. You guys. You know what? You're here, and you're paying attention to me. And me being a narcissist, you're just fueling my ego. So thank you so much. You guys just really help me blow my load all over your hater face. So I'm just loving it. Someone said, what? That someone said my hair is greasy every day because I wash it every day. And she called me a dumbass. I don't think that's a thing. I'm going to Google that real quick. Can washing your hair every day make it greasy? Wash your hair frequently, but not every day. Daily washing may cause the oils to be stripped too quickly, encouraging to come back as even oilier to make up for the loss. If you have naturally greasy hair, it's recommended you only wash it every 2 days. I'm not doing that. Fuck that. I'm washing my hair every day. Suck a dick. Because I refuse to not wash my entire body daily. Washing your hair every day is bad, which is why, you know, aside from the greasy mentions, a lot of people, like when I had my hair grown out, they're like, oh my God, your hair's so nice. Your hair's so pretty. So fuck you. Find a dick and suck it. How many times I gotta say that to you people? You're wasting your mouths on talking when they could be going and sucking. And people, you have no idea how much people will appreciate you for it. So go out and do it. Someone said, I'm a good role model. Someone said, hold on. Whenever anyone mentions Patreon, I pay attention to it. By the way, LaneyBot, the person who you are following on this site, has a Patreon. Go to patreon.com/LaneyBot, and her goal, their goal, is to reach $5,000 so they can be financially independent and escape my evil clutches. Because you guys know I am a horrible human being, after all, according to the internet. All right, I'm a Patreon of both you and Laney. Laney, stop trolling, you shit. All right, Laney posted a beautiful photo of themselves today. Are they doing better compared to the other day? It's up and down. Like, Laney is really riddled with anxiety right now because it just got audited, and that's just stressful. It's just, you know, because that means I could spend less time with Laney because I gotta point out all the crap that I claimed, and they'll see all the crap I claimed and realize it's totally pointless of them to do. A long time ago, maybe I'm telling you guys too much, but a long time ago I got audited because I tried to claim my divorce as a tax deduction because it was my ex-wife was pursuing me for my business. She wanted 50% of my business, and I was like, well, that's a fucking business expense, defending my business. And the IRS disagreed. So that's why I got audited in 2011. But this time, ain't no loopholes. So I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. Because everything I counted off was like legit. I could sit in there going, oh, you're fucking crazy for not saying I can't count this off because it's like legit. Anyway, Laney is in his basement passing on. You know that basement is our bedroom, right? So you just said Laney's in our bedroom. You fucking uneducated, ignorant bastard. The person who said, why doesn't Laney get a job? They're saying she needs a bachelor's. She does have a bachelor's. Laney has a bachelor's. What are you guys talking about? Laney got a bachelor's just to get a bachelor's. I don't think you guys understand that. So, and someone says, uneducated, you didn't go to college. LOL. Hey, I actually did go to college. You're so fucking ignorant. What? I could sit here all day and like point out how fucking stupid people are as far as their knowledge of me. You don't even know what you're talking about. You rarely know what you're talking about. Someone said you didn't graduate. I graduated high school, and I was 5 credits short of a degree, like a diploma degree. Yeah, college degree, 5 credits short. I joined the Air Force. You're welcome. You fucking ungrateful cunts. So many people have their mouths to run, but they don't have enough information, do they? Why don't you try working on some indie films and stuff? Because that is so... All right, let me go through the history. I was going to kill myself 2007, November 14th, right? And YouTube was one of the 2 things that was keeping me alive, right? Okay, so why the fuck would I abandon one of my main reasons for living just so I could pursue an indie film? You guys call me a narcissist, but if I was a narcissist... Someone said, will I ever fix my teeth? What the fuck is wrong? The dentist said my teeth are great. Will you ever fix your fucking mom's dirty vagina? Someone said, talk about Roman Atwood. I don't know anything about Roman Atwood. He looks like a child. There you go. He looks like a man boy. He looks like this guy that wanted to kiss me in high school. And I told him he could kiss me. We were in Albertsons. And we were on one of the aisles, and I was like, hey, you wanted to kiss me, and now's your opportunity. And he pussied out, and I was so disappointed. And he later on came out as gay, but it's like, what a fucking, that's so gay to like not kiss me in a grocery store. Stupid. Someone said, can I buy the hoodie that you're wearing? You know what? I will ship you this hoodie if you send me $100 right now via PayPal. Pick an email. You know, use whatever email you like that I have on my YouTube channels. If you pay me $100, I'll send you this. I might even urinate on it for you. And if I don't send it, you can always just file a PayPal claim and get it back. Someone said I'm so pretty, really? Because I have acne. You see this? I don't know about that. You know, this is the thing. I have a theory. I've had a theory for some time. I have acne, so I wouldn't be an even bigger egomaniac than I already am. You know? And I am also not endowed like a horse, because I would have wound up in porn or something. Basically, my looks are keeping me back from being a worse person. You know? So, thank goodness for my terrible skin. What's weird, why is my... Okay, this is something I want to know. Why is my face so messed up, but the rest of my body is fine? Like, why do I get so much acne on my face, but everything else is... I don't understand. Should I just wear clothes on my face and then my acne would go away? You know? Because the rest of me is wearing clothes and there's no zits. I don't understand it. Anyone? Someone says stress. If it was stress, then why isn't the rest of my body breaking out? Someone said, you're not unattractive. What the F, Onion? Thanks. But I need to call myself unattractive just to, you know, stay grounded. And, you know, I have my moments where I look okay. Someone said, have you tried going to a skin doctor? Get this. I went to a skin doctor when I was in high school. I was in 10th grade. I took some pills. And they're supposed to help. This is why I have problems with doctors. One of the many reasons. But I took the pills that they gave me. And then my vision inverted. Black was white and everything else was pink. And I was dizzy and I was walking down the hallway seeing white and pink and nothing else. Like neon pink, bright white. Duh. Otherwise it'd be gray. And so I laid down, I closed my eyes, and then when I opened my eyes after like 45 seconds, I could see normally again. I said, yo, this never happened to me in my life, to the guy who recommended me acne meds. And they're like, well, it wasn't the acne meds. I'm like, well, fuck you, it's never happened to me in my life. I'm like, well, it wasn't the acne meds. I'm like, then what is it? I'm not a druggie. I don't do anything except for like, occasionally I drink tea. So what the fuck, man? Someone said I need psychological help for the sake of myself and my family. Why is everyone pretending to be a therapist, or every other person? Seriously, you don't know if I need psychological help. You don't know what an actual mental person looks like. And if you are an actual therapist, like, I don't know, why are you hanging out here? It seems like you would have, like, I don't know, your own image to jerk off to. Like, go look in the mirror and jerk off to how educated you are and how you can psychologically dominate any human being you encounter because you're so thoroughly versed in the behaviors of human beings. Why are you here is my point. Try Korean skincare. Thank me. You know, people have said that. They said try whatever, and then I try it and it doesn't fix. Let me go through the list of things I've tried. I've tried not having lights that I work on my videos. That's when I was wearing the mask for bro. You guys remember that? I don't have acne on my back anymore. But I was wearing a mask for Bro and Speaks, and people were like, why are you doing this? It's like, you know, that's why. But to the person who said they unsubscribed from all my stuff, good, fucker. Good. Now unsubscribe from this and get the fuck out. I don't need you. I probably do. Oh my god. Did I just go bankrupt because they unsubscribed? Anyway, I tried the mask thing. That didn't work. I tried so many creams, more creams than I know of. Those didn't work. I've tried going vegan. That didn't work. I've tried cutting out certain things from my diet. Didn't work. I tried not messing with my face at all, like not touching it at all. That didn't work. You know, it's a fucking mess is what it is. I don't know, you know. Someone said, why don't you get a job to look after your kid and family? Shouldn't they be more important than your channel? Have you not seen my Patreon? I have a job. It's satisfying those wonderful people. You know? Here's the thing. There's guys that make a living sitting at home just looking at the stock market. And a lot of those guys are millionaires. You guys who like, thank you for signing up to the Patreon, the person who said that. But there's guys that literally just like, they sit at home, they look at their computer, and they analyze the stock market, and they make millions. You know? And for you guys could say, to those people, get a real job, but you guys are the suckers because that's where the real money is, right? Now, the real money isn't necessarily what I'm doing. I don't care so much about money. Otherwise, I'd be a stockbroker or whatever. I'd be someone in stocks so I could become a multi-billionaire, whatever. But my ambition is here. So that's worth more than money to me. Fortunately, I can make enough money to where I can do this every day and not be distracted. Like when I was in the Air Force, I had to work sometimes 16-hour days and then come home and make a video. It would only be like 2 hours and then sleep for 6 hours and go work the next day. It was really tough at times. Yeah, but you know, here I am. Well, here I was. 2015 was my happy year. That was the glorious year. Someone says, were you honorably discharged because you got diagnosed with NPD? Narcissistic personality disorder. I got that. No. That was a good one, dude. That was a fucking sick burn. No, I was diagnosed with chronic depression, you know, because I was going to fucking kill myself, blow my goddamn brains out. But thanks for asking. I was honorably discharged because I had the chronic depression, and they noted that I didn't step on a worm, that I picked up the worm and I put it into the grass. At one point, I guess they had one of the friends or associates I was working with. They interrogated him about me, and he told them that. And they also noted that I refused to kill a rabbit when I was in special forces training. So they, you know, put 2 and 2 together and said, "Oh fuck, this guy is a fucking pussy." So there you go. Someone said my ex was a sociopath. Is he dead now, or is he still a sociopath? They say they hate when people say I am one when it's a serious disorder that people have. You know, we need to all just stop being so sensitive, you know. People could call me a person with Parkinson's. I did a whole video making fun of Parkinson's. Can you believe how vile I am? That's just like disgusting. But here's the thing. The funny side of me, like the comedian was like, "We should do this, Greg." And I was like, I don't know. That's going to be real fucked up. And also make a cooking show with Eugenia Cooney. And I'm like, I'm scared of you. And yeah, that's basically how my discussions go before I make a comedy video. Oh, you guys have no idea how bad it. Someone said my teeth are yellow. My teeth are yellow? Whatever. Welcome to being human and being zit covered. I don't know. I've always had butter teeth. I'm a disgusting freak and you should unsubscribe from me. Someone said my teeth are fine. Thank you. Oh, I saw Sear's name. I have an issue with Sear. Sear was like one of my only good friends ever, so I have like all these conflicted feelings about him. Hey, Greg, can you talk about Sear has changed? Also, hope you're happier now. I don't know how Sear's changed. I don't keep up with Sear. I was told he's hosting Drama Alert soon. That's cool. Happy for the dude. If you guys go watch the video Edwin's Generation made, it's like over an hour long. I didn't watch it, but my spouse watched it. It's what? I have an electric toothbrush, but yeah. Real quick rundown. What happened between Sear and I is we had a political difference. He voted for an independent party, and I said he was fucking stupid for voting for an independent party because everyone knows that they have no chance. And people are like, "Oh, but the principles." And it's like, listen, asshole, vote where your vote's going to count more, which doesn't really make sense because we have the Electoral College, which invalidates our votes anyway for the most part. But vote where your vote's going to count more, you dumb shit. And he didn't like that. I unfollowed him. He said some shit about my family. And then I fucking was done with Sear. That's what happened. Look it up. That's what happened. Someone said, "Do I know iDubbbz TV is gay?" Release a sex tape. I don't believe it. I need to release a sex tape. He's like, iDubbbz is such. If he's gay, he's such a top. Like that guy has zero sensitivity or femininity in him whatsoever. You can overanalyze what I just said. Go ahead. Be mad. Run to Tumblr. Be one of those blogs that pops up annoyingly that I block immediately because it's so stupid to see them pop up when I'm just trying to look at my own shit. I like looking at my own shit. You should see how long I take after I go to the bathroom. Is Bro and Onision the same person? How do I end this live stream? Someone really just asked that question.
Hey, wait, since we have pizza, does that mean...